Well, good afternoon, parents. It's so good to see you this evening for this wonderful occasion of recognizing your scholars, our senior babies, for some of their amazing work. And just so you know, they are all brilliant. So, this is our class of 2021 awards ceremony. And we start all of our meetings, anything that we do with our mission and vision. And so the mission and vision of E3 Civic High is to engage, to educate, and empower our learning community to be caring, passionate, lifelong learners and civic leaders who are prepared for college, for workforce, and for life. And so our vision then is that we aspire that every scholar will be college, workforce, and life ready upon leaving E3. And then we have 5 graduate profiles, and your seniors should possess these profiles: civically engaged, understanding those who serve them politically, locally, at the state level, and nationally, and becoming involved in local politics and in policies that are important to them. Literacy communicator, being able to decipher truth from fiction and communicate using a number of um, tools, being creative and innovative. And our seniors have certainly shown that, particularly with design thinking this year. They are career competitive and globally engaged by some of their work on campus with those in other places and learning about other cultures. And some of your babies have visited other countries with us at E3, some going to China on study abroad, and some going as ambassadors for E3. And then amongst other places, Spain, the Yucatan, etc. All right, so with that, we will move quickly into our Outstanding Achievements in Humanities Awards. And I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Voigt, who is the AP English Lit and CSU ERWC, that's Cal State University English Reading and Writing College Ready course. So, Ms. Voigt.
Thank you, Dr. Ward. I would first like to give the award to Ruth Sweetheart for AP English Literature. Ruth did a great job of coming to class every day prepared and passionate about the books that we were reading and leading discussions and helping classmates. She did an exemplary job of going above and beyond in this class. Next, we have Tia Lorinich. And Tia, again, did this great job of showing up during the pandemic, her camera on every single day, ready to participate. If I went into a breakout room, Tia is leading the room, allowing everyone to speak and participate and engage. And so thank you, Tia. Next, I have Paula Velan. And I just want to shout out to Paula, who spent hours on hours of additional time in my class, just working to perfect essays or presentations. Her passion for English just really went above and beyond for this class. And she didn't just stop there. She went out of her way to help her classmates and always asking, is there another thing that I can do to help someone else? And so, Paula, you've absolutely earned this award as well. And I think there was one more. It might.
I may have one.
Yeah,
There we go.
Okay, no worries. And then last but not least, Samara Rodriguez. I just want to say awesome job this year. You took on AP Literature and then you brought your own creativity to it. You showed up every day on camera and then went even further to act out scenes, even if you didn't have to. I will forever remember your Macbeth acting with Francesca. So great job, an excellent job in AP Literature this year.
All right, great job. Okay, on to Ms. Lewis with the History Awards in Econ and U.S. Government and Politics.
Thank you, Dr. Ward. First, I would like to recognize, we'll start with government, Claudette Morales Reynoso. Claudette always came to class engaged and asking these great questions that helped drive the class further. I love that about a government class, and she just brought it, which was wonderful, as well as in government. our next one. Oh, I think you skipped one. Sorry. There we go. Francesca Dale also just questions, and she also helped drive the discussion by respectfully challenging classmates and adding to that deeper understanding that I so want our soon-to-be voters or new voters to have that understanding. So well done, Francesca and Claudette and government. Thank you. For economics, Elvis, I hope you're going to be an economist. I expect to hear you on NPR someday when I listen to my economics report in the morning. I actually awarded this to you before I heard your POL, so I'm glad the feeling is mutual that you added to my class and were wonderful. And then also Rachel, you worked so hard in economics, and it's not always the easiest concept to understand, but not only did you understand it, but you embraced it and took it further. So well done, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
All right, on to outstanding achievements in mathematics. And filling in for Dr. Hauser is Dr. Zhu.
Good evening, everyone. So Dr. Hauser wants me to communicate this with all of you. He said, this is a great bunch of scholars. They're eager to learn during this difficult year of remote learning. They had near perfect on-time attendance for this college level math course. They're all quality students and were so pleasant to teach. Here are the awardees for the AP Calculus AB class, starting with Marisol Rodriguez, Saul Paul K, Hasael Lomeli, Ian Morrissey.
Oops, okay. I'm sticking here with some of these things, so I'm so sorry about that. My computer.
Last but not least, Symphony Jackson. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you. And on to the math awards with Mr. Huang for pre-calculus and math 3. Mr. Huang, I think you're on mute.
Thank you, Dr. Ward. Thank you. Sorry. I really appreciate all my scholars in my pre-cal class and also in my math class. This year has been crazy. We have to do everything online, and I can see their effort. They really work hard with me. So I deeply appreciate all their effort. And first of all, I'd like to award Arley. Arley is always #1 in my class. She always turn in her assignments #1, and she keep on keeping her grade as #1 in my class. So I really appreciate Arley and thank her for all her hard work. And the next one, Anna Luz. Anna Luz also worked pretty hard. She always show beautiful work. Her work, I fall in love with her work. And Anna Luz keep trying, I know that, and she worked on so many IXL assignments. That's kind of something like extra credit. So Anna Luz, a great job. Marcela, I really appreciate you come to class every day, and always on time, always on time. And you also turn in so many work, and you keep your A from the beginning to the end. So thank you so much. Josiah also worked pretty hard. He impressed me right from the beginning. The first week, he finished many Excel assignments, and I was so amazed. So Josiah, thank you for your hard work. And the next one, Oscar. Oscar also keep a very good attendance. His attendance is almost perfect, and also he works very hard in my class. He also keep his high A. So thank you, Oscar. Next one, this is for math 3. Hania, in fact, Hania worked very hard. At first, I did not know she was a senior already. Since seniors tend to kind of not really work so hard compared to juniors. But Hania, she really works hard, and I was surprised she's already a senior. She also keep a good grade in my class. So thank you, Hania. The next one, Hugo. Hugo really amazed me. Even though Hugo is a senior and only in my math 3 class, but from his response, to my paired deck questions. I know that Hugo is excellent in math, and he always respond to my paired deck questions. He always try his best. I certainly can see his effort. So Hugo, thank you so much. You really impressed me. And Yahaira proactively asked to work with me in tutoring. I have done maybe more than 10 sessions with Yahaira. She is really serious about her grade. And Yahaira, I kind of have done the most tutoring with you. You are kind of the best scholar in my math read. Thank you, Yahaira. Thank you for working so hard.
All right, thank you. Did I miss any?
No, thank you, Dr.
Thank
Wong.
you, Mr. Wong. All right, on to Mr. Z with financial literacy.
All right. Starting off, I believe it's Paula. Yes. Paula, thank you for always just asking good questions in class and like furthering everyone else's understanding as well as your own. And also just like working really hard and turning in your work always on time. So good job. Next, April. April, you're always working like super hard. You always turn in your assignments on time. And I feel like your assignments always like really demonstrate what you've learned really well. So also thank you for that. And oh, I think we missed one. Oh, okay. And Yahaira, you always ask like really good questions like throughout class that not only relate to like what just like questions that you have about the content, but then Yahaira's always like trying to figure out how she can apply what we've learned to her own personal life and like asking me if it's a good idea to like get a credit card to pay for like monthly car insurance or you know, taking out like loans and stuff. And I can see that like you're really trying to apply our class concepts to your life. And I think that is really great. And that is the point of this class. So I think you've exemplified the spirit of financial literacy very well.
Thank you, Doc. Before you move on, there was one that was skipped for Mr. Y.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, I caught it. The first one, I believe. There we go, Monet.
Oh, Monet. How can I forget Monet?
Oh, Lord.
Wow,
Thank you.
Monet, you impressed me right from the beginning, the first day. I was so amazed by your hard work. And Monet keep on working so hard while she not only worked well with me, she participated very well in paired deck questions. She really impressed me. I call her Teacher Monet. I just call her Teacher Monet. Since whenever she show her work, she showed me all the detail, all the work. She's like a teacher. She's just like a teacher. And also she works very hard with all our tutors. And Monet, you really impressed me. How can I forget you? Monet, I'm so sorry. You are number one, Monet. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. That's on my end with my sticky computer. Okay, so now to outstanding achievement in visual and performing arts with Mr. Goodwin. Oh.
I think Lambros is first.
Okay, so on to Mr. Lambros with Intro to Design.
So his first, I'm going to be presenting for Mr. Lambros this evening. His first recognition goes to Ashley Vizcaya. Ashley is responsible, creative, and attentive. Even through Zoom, Ashley always makes sure to participate and stay on task. She is never afraid to ask clarifying questions to make sure she understands what she needs to do. With these qualities, I know she will be able to excel in any path she chooses. Congratulations, Ashley. The second recognition is for Claudette Morales Reynoso. Claudette comes to class with a curious mind and a kind spirit. Not only did Claudette excel in Intro to Design, but she was there to lend a helping hand to her fellow classmates. Claudette is reliable, self-efficient, and hardworking. She makes sure that her own success is never compromised, even when helping others. Claudette is a leader and will succeed in whatever comes next. Yay, Claudette. Congratulations.
All right, Mr. Goodwin.
Okay, first up, we have Lola Peters. So Lola's been in drama this year as well as the previous year. And she has sort of established herself. We do a lot of competitive improv, and she has sort of established herself as like the secret weapon. She's an incredible improviser. She's just lightning fast on her feet. She's like diamond sharp. And we finally got her on stage, not on stage, but on virtual stage for this last performance. And she did just extraordinary work. And I really, really want to encourage her to continue. And next we have, oh wait, I think we skipped one.
I'm sorry, I've got a little bit of an issue here with my computer.
That's okay.
Is it Francesca Dale? Yes.
No, it was
okay.
Samara
There we go.
Rodriguez. Yeah, there we go. And then Samara Rodriguez, who I'll probably go over time singing her praises. Samara is a multidisciplinary performing artist. She represented E3 last year at the ESU Shakespeare competition, National Shakespeare competition, as winner. She represented E3 this year as runner-up. She brings tremendous authenticity and transparency to her work as an actor, and is someone who's able to speak Elizabethan English like it's her native language. And I'm really sad that I missed her Macbeth in Miss Voigt's class. I didn't know she did that. She's also an accomplished dancer. She's a choreographer. She choreographed the group dance in Romeo and Juliet last year, which is an incredibly complicated just scene to try and negotiate. There's dancing, and then there's dialogue, and then there's kissing and dancing and dialogue. It's as complicated as it gets, and she did it entirely on her own. And then lastly, and then she's also, she's now a director. I went on leave, and she did what every teacher fantasizes about, which is she basically just stepped up and led the class. So she will be dearly missed. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, on to Miss Slavic with choir and madrigals.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Ward. I wanted to give an award to Francesca Dale. She did an amazing job this year in choir and was always the first one to record. Virtual world is really unusual for all of us, but particularly in choir where you're trying to sing with other people in harmony. Doing that in virtual world is virtually impossible because of lag time. So we had to go outside of our comfort zones and use recording software, basically like being in a recording studio, and learn how to record tracks. And the kids performed for retirement homes virtually, which I was particularly pleased with because it meant so much for those seniors to have people from the outside come in. So I kind of felt like it was a senior to seniors thing. I was super proud. Francesca did an amazing job this year. She was always on time for class and sang beautifully. Ruth Swihart is the other student I wanted to point out. Ruth did an amazing job this year, especially in singing harmony on songs in the things she recorded. Her confidence level, I felt like, just soared throughout the process, and I saw a tremendous growth, which I was very, very excited about. And I look forward to what she does in her future with studio arts, as I look forward to what Francesca does in the medical field. Music can play a part in both of those things. And so I'm proud of both of these young ladies and their effort this year. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, on to Outstanding Achievement in World Languages. So we will start with Spanish awards from Mr. Vargas.
So on behalf of Mr. Vargas, he would like to recognize Juliana Jimenez Felix for academic excellence, engagement in subject matter, and going above and beyond in Spanish. Congratulations, Juliana.
All right, and on to Ms. Feng, Shu Lao Feng, with the Mandarin Awards.
I'm not sure if she's in the meeting just yet.
Okay, Dr. Zhu, as the lead, would you like to present the awards?
Yeah, absolutely. So Ms. Feng and I actually had the conversation on the nomination. She was so pleased with Kara Pettis' participation in her Mandarin class. We don't have that many seniors continuing to learn Mandarin throughout the whole years. We only have a handful of scholars. So she said she was so impressed with her dedication and her interest in one of the most difficult to learn language. And she's beyond happy to present this award to Akira.
Thank you so much. Okay, outstanding achievement in science. And we will start with Science Awards with Mr. Rogitz, presented by Dean Portillo with Honors Anatomy and Physiology and also AP Biology.
So on behalf of Mr. Rogitz, whom I do not look like, but Mr. Rogitz says, all of these scholars not only participated in class, but also received excellent grades. It was difficult choosing just a few, but congratulations to Flor Ruiz Urbina, Julie Hughes Quintana,
Just make sure I didn't skip one. Okay, good.
Karen Loesa Bernardo, Paola Bailon. Congratulations to these scholars.
There was one more, Doc, if you go back.
Okay,
There we
there
go.
we go.
Oh, and Kevin Salazar Torres. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Okay, on to Civic Service Awards with Ms. Carter, 100 hours and above.
Thank you, Dr. Ward. And again, I just first want to say that it's very impressive that through a pandemic that the scholars that we're about to receive, we're about to award these certificates continued working on behalf of others, even through the pandemic. And so we'll start with Paola. And Paola had 605 hours and a half. Thank you for that. She worked with the San Diego Humane Society and also with Girls with Impact. Tadase, 236 hours of civil service hours that he gave, even continuing on during the pandemic. Anna Luz for 143 and a half hours, again, continuing to work in civil service throughout the pandemic. So again, just want to commend these scholars for giving back so much in their years here in high school, and just want to commend that and ask you to continue to do so, to continue to give back to your communities wherever they may be, wherever you land in the next 3 to 4 years. Thank you, Dr. Ward.
Thank you. Seal of Biliteracy Awards with Ms. Strenning.
Yes, hello everybody. It's so great to be here today. So I'm going to be awarding those scholars that have earned the Seal of Biliteracy Award that will be placed on their diploma. In order to get this award, the high school graduates have to have completed graduation requirements. They had to have maintained an English course GPA of 2.0 or above, pass the ELA CAS with the standard met, and complete a language AP exam with a score of 3 or higher. So that proves that they are really biliterate. And this is just a skill that you can take on to the real world, because I wish I was biliterate. There's a lot of things I wish I was able to say to some families that speak Spanish or any other language. So this is a great skill to have. So the first award goes to Mercedes Cuevas Hernandez. Then we have Joanna Culibro Rojas, Dulce Gomez Castro, Jose Tovar Rodriguez, and Serenity Dorsey. And Serenity's the first one to get the Seal of Biliteracy in Mandarin or Chinese. So congratulations, everybody.
Wow, okay. Thank you, Ms. Strenning. All right, Design Thinking Project Awards with Mr. Z, Mr. Zhang.
So this award for design thinking goes to the Arundo team in my class, and that consists of Flor, Lily, Kevin, Ashley, and Elijah. You all did a really great job this year of coming up with a new innovative idea to address the problem of Arundo in San Diego. And I know that you guys did Project Invent, and I really pushed you guys throughout this year, and your mentors from Curious Cardinal really pushed you throughout the year, and you all came out with a product that I know that you guys are really proud of and that I'm really proud of. So great work.
All right, thank you, Mr. C. Design Thinking Awards for Mr. Rogitz, the Refugee Education Team, Ms. Portillo.
I'll actually be speaking on behalf of
Thank you.
Mr. Rogitz. And so for this team, their mission was to help middle school students within the Korean ethnic community in San Diego obtain higher education by providing resources that may not have been exposed to. We also wanted to extend this educational opportunity to all students who live in the City Heights community, where access to educational resources is hard to receive due to the strained budgets. Among major Asian ethnic groups in the United States, refugees from Burma have the highest high school dropout rate at 44%. Our project plans to provide mentoring services to students who are in need of guidance for their future, especially those who are Korean refugees, as it is a challenge to transition from Korean society to an American lifestyle. This award goes to Tia, Saul, and Matthew.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank
Design
you.
Thinking Project Awards for Ms. Woods now.
Okay, and so I just want to say that this particular award is based on classroom feedback. So let me just say that in our class, the class decided who would be winners of this award. And the group that was selected was Care Calendar. Their mission is to be able to help the homeless population. Oh, this isn't right. That definitely isn't right. So Care Calendar is about helping scholars at school that have anxiety or depression and be able to record that on a device and record in a journal. And so they created an app and they also created a bracelet as well. The team members are Serenity, Marcella, Alexis, and Lola. They also competed in Project Invent as well, and they did very well. And so congratulations to the team.
Okay, thank you so much. Completion of at least one college course award given by Miss Strenning, who is there in her college attire today, her regalia.
Yes, for sure. So, I mean, since I've been the counselor, this is the biggest group of scholars that we had completing college courses. I've never been able to see this, like I've never been able to announce this many names because you guys really have had a drive to earn college credits while in high school. So I definitely applaud everybody that has taken that leap. And I can't wait for you guys to really start taking college courses on a college campus as a college student next year. So the first award goes to Shifa Abdallah Khalid, Paula Bailan, Marisol Desirio Rodriguez, Serenity Dorsey, April Escalante, Ava Figueroa, Maria Gutierrez Sosa, Chris Tu, Juliana Jimenez Felix, Lily McLean, Rania Morales Flores, Brianna Newton, Akira Pettis, Elijah Ramirez, Abraham Sakaris, Laura Torres, Francesca Dale, Yahaira Franco, Dulce Gomez Castro, Symphony Jackson, Karen Louisa Bernardo, Gregory Mitchell, Claudette Morales Reynoso, Oscar Roman, Kevin Salazar Torres, Ashley Vizcaya, Tada Say, Flor Ruiz Urbina for completing 4 college courses, Ruth Sweetheart for completing 4 college courses, Josiah Walton for completing 4 college courses, Saw K for completing 4 college courses, Haziel Lomeli also completed 4 college courses, Elias Lopez also completed 4 college courses, Ana Luz Valdivia also completed 4 college courses. Julie Hughes Quintana has completed 6 college courses. And Arlette Fajardo Rodriguez has completed 8 college courses. That is the equivalent of 2 semesters of college taken in high school. So congratulations to everybody. We appreciate all of the hard work that you've done, and we can't wait to see all of the future things that you get to do in college and beyond. I do want to do a quick shout out. The next slide is to some of the scholars that got into a college course this last semester. So they're just finishing up their first one, and that's Alexis Armenta, Mercedes Cuevas Hernandez, Joanna Culibro, and Melissa Garcia Chavez. So congratulations. You guys would get an award as soon as you finish. I'll make sure to print those out for you.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, Presidential Academic Honors with Dr. Zhu and Dean Portillo. This is the Silver Awards for scholars with a 3.5 to 3.79 GPA.
So we'll start with Mercedes Cuevas Hernandez,
Serenity Carol Dorsey,
Abriel Escalante,
Ava Annalise Figueroa,
Yahara Franco,
Melissa Garcia Chavez,
Marcela Torres,
Karen Loesa Bernardo,
Tia Talking Loreni,
Lily McLean,
Rania Esperanza Morales Flores,
Brianna Elizabeth Newton.
Thank you guys so much. And now on to Presidential Academic Honors. Again, the Gold Presidential Awards for those with a 3.8 GPA or above.
Shifa Abdallah Khalid,
Paola Alessandra Bailon,
Francesca Isabel Dale,
Marisol Desiderio Rodriguez,
Arlette Fajardo Rodriguez,
Chris Ney Tu,
Julie Elizabeth Hughes Quintana,
Dulce Yamilet Gomez Castro,
Phoenix Dylan Granados Gray,
Symphony Ari Griffith Jackson,
Sinette Rose Hill,
Sa Pa K,
Haziel de Jesus Lomeli,
Elias Manuel Lopez,
Claudette Daniana Morales Reynoso,
Ian Elvis Morrissey,
Lona Lowell St. Peters,
Samara Raven Rodriguez,
Oscar Gabriel Roman,
Flor Lisbeth Ruiz Urbina,
Kevin Axel Salazar Torres,
Tada Say,
Ruth Agnes Swihart.
Thank you so much. And on to the valedictorian and the salutatorians, or salutatorian, that is. And we will start with our salutatorian award, which goes to Saw Pa K. And we've heard a lot about Saw Pa already today, and Saw Pa will be attending UCSD. All right, and our valedictorian, whom you've also heard about today, and her 8 college courses or 2 semesters of college already, is Arlette Fajardo Rodriguez. And Arlette will also be attending UCSD. Congratulations to our salutatorian and our valedictorian. You have both worked very hard to earn your place. All right, now we'll go on to the Super E3 Griffin Awards. And the Super Griffins, these are individuals who have been Griffins or have exhibited the Griffin behavior over the last 4 years. And as you see here, these are individuals who are always in professional attire, less than 3 tardies for the semester. And this is over the semesters here at E3. And then demonstrating the following characteristics, which we believe are extremely important: honesty, gratitude. Gratitude and honesty are some of the best characteristics that a person can exhibit, because it shows that, 1, you have integrity, and 2, that you are humble and modest in showing gratitude. Perseverance, never giving up, trust, courage, responsibility, civic citizenship, respect, self-discipline, one of our 2030 skill sets, and compassion, a skill that I hope all of our scholars, or a characteristic that I hope all of our scholars encompasses. All right, so Francesca Dale, our first Super Griffin. Let me back up here. Stephen Garcia Sandoval. Stephen is very quiet, but over the 4 years, he has certainly exhibited the E3 Griffin characteristics. So congratulations, Stephen. We are very happy to be able to give you this award for the first time, but you have, again, over the 4 years, exhibited the Super Griffin characteristics. And then Lola Peters. And this is also Lola's first Griffin Award, but she's one of those quiet ones, also quiet and mighty. So congratulations to you, Lola Peters, St. Peters. I love that name. All right. So congratulations again to our Griffin awardees. And now we'll go on to our scholarship awards with Ms. Strenning.
Yeah, so if I was able to celebrate every single person that has raised a lot of money, we'd be going on till 8 o'clock. So I'm going to give you the total of what this class earned, but I did hear from the Munoz Family Scholarship Fund, and they wanted to shout out their recipients of their scholarship. So they gave us a video to be able to play for this recipient. So if you'd like to play that.
Oh, let's go back.
Hello, E3 Civic High School. My name.
Oh, trying to make it a little larger. Better keep it this size.
Hello, E3 Civic High School. My name is Pedro Munoz. I'm a board member for the Munoz Family Scholarship Foundation. We've been in existence for 6 years now, and over those 6 years, we have awarded 50+ scholarships to outstanding students throughout the San Diego area. This year, we were very fortunate to have one of your seniors apply for a scholarship and so was selected to receive this year's scholarship. However, before getting to that, I'd like to congratulate all graduating seniors from your high school. Now, I would like to recognize your recipient for showing exemplary educational achievement, community service, and citizenship. For that, he's been selected, and our recipient from your high school this year is Mr. Chris Chu. Congratulations, Chris, and good luck in your future.
All right.
So congratulations, Chris. They definitely were excited. They contacted me. They wanted to shout out at our senior award ceremony. So we definitely appreciate them for doing that. And this class has earned more scholarships than I've ever seen in the middle of a pandemic. You are over $3.1 million of scholarships that you have earned. You've been offered these scholarships at various schools, various organizations. So I congratulate you. And this is just what seniors reported. There might be a few scholarships in there that you didn't tell me. So if you did get a scholarship, please let me know, because we can just keep on adding to this total. And I just want to give a huge shout out to all of the seniors. It's been a pleasure to work with you this year. Thank you for letting me annoy you and get those college applications in, the financial aid, and obviously the scholarship. So congratulations to everybody.
Thank you, Ms. Strenning and team. All right, Now on to your viable path. And so for all of our seniors, as they presented their presentations of learning, they had to end with their viable path. And that is not just a path, but also a viable career. And so at E3, our seniors have to be able to articulate where they're going to go next, why they're going there, and then where they hope to end up. So if they're going to college, to a four-year university, to UCSD, they have to be able to tell us, not only are they going to UCSD, but they're going to UCSD to major in A, B, C, or D, so that they can go on to be A, B, C, or D. We believe that it's very important for scholars to be clear about their viable path and their career. We also believe that that career and viable path should be something that leads to a life or a job, a career, where they can not only take care of themselves, but take care of their families and also give back to their communities, give back to E3. And so we hope that we look forward to all of our seniors 4 or 5 years out from now, giving back also to E3, $100, $200 a year for the scholars that come behind them. And that is what we mean by a viable path. And I believe we have some of our scholars for their viable path. We put that on the website, so you can check the website to see some of those viable paths that our scholars are going into. All right, so congratulations, class of 2021. We hope to see you and your family on June 13th. Family, we need you there at 6:30. Scholars, we need you there at 5:30. So we'll see you on Sunday. That is this Sunday, 5 days from today, I believe, or 4 days from today, for our graduation ceremony at Petco Park. And so that ends our time together this evening, and we look forward to celebrating to you. And remember, take care of you, take care of each other, and take care of E3. Finally, once part of the E3 family, always part of the E3 family. Have a great evening.